Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, we're going to take a look at someone you're not talking to either because it's not quite an established relationship just yet, you've had a fight or an argument, or you're in separation from this person. Now, if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, that was too many cards that came out, Libra. Let's see, your person's energy. All right, they're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, they're viewing you as the Two of Wands. And we do see that there may be an apology coming in or some sort of love offer. And we see the Emperor energy in reverse, Aries energy. Now, it does feel like maybe there's been some fighting, some bickering, some arguing here. And with the Nine of Pentacles, it could be this person is prioritizing work or other responsibilities. Some of you, I feel like this person just might be really stressed out because of other responsibilities, or they have like really high work hours, or they have difficulties in their job, or they work multiple jobs. And I kind of get this the energy of your person being a little bit stressed, a little bit overwhelmed. And of course, that could be leading to some issues within the relationship. Now, you could have somebody here who's a little bit stubborn. The Emperor represents Aries energy, and when Aries shows up in its shadow, it can be unpredictable, stubborn, destructive, immature energy. So it does look like your person does have some healing to do, or maybe they haven't been bringing the healthiest patterns or reactions or behaviors to this connection. So let's take a look and see what else is going on here. Yeah, we see the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it feels like your person's like taking some time out. You know, they might be just really focused on their work and their finances and their health right now, but they are strategizing. They are taking like a look or doing like, I don't know why I just heard a forensic review of your relationship. It sounds kind of clinical, but it looks like this person is reviewing the relationship, although they're not really putting in that much work right now in the relationship. It feels like, again, they might be very ego driven, or they're not quite ready to admit their mistakes or admit that they were wrong about something here. But with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I also think this person realizes that something here does need to change. Like, things can't continue in the status quo. Yeah, and they are worried about an ending here. Now, maybe there has been an ending. Maybe you ended things with this person. But I do think your person is looking at the possibility of this connection being over. And I do think that's influencing, you know, how they're feeling. With the Two of Wands in reverse, this person does see you or hope for some sort of new beginning here. But I also see this person, you know, they might feel like, Libra, you're a little bit hung up on the past. Okay, and like maybe there's something they feel like you haven't been able to let go that they're hoping you can or you will. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands energy in reverse, some of you, this person maybe feels like you're on your way out of this connection, or you're not willing to put in the work. Now, for some of you, this person may accuse you of being a bit of a player, or, you know, this person, I do feel like with this Emperor in reverse, they could exhibit some jealous or possessive behavior. And yeah, they do feel like maybe you've pushed them away so that you can move in a different direction or to be with somebody else. Now, the Page of Cups tells me that they are coming in with an apology, or they are coming in with some sort of love offer. Yeah, we see the Sun card. You know, they do want to see growth and expansion within this connection. But I do feel like this person is still considerably ego-driven, Libra. So worried about, you know, too worried about the way things look, or like always wanting to be right, having a hard time admitting when they're wrong, things like that. And we see the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So you do need to be careful is what I'm getting. Yeah, we see Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There is something that does feel toxic or unhealthy that needs to be addressed within this connection. And you'll know if it's something that you think can actually be healed. But I do feel like this person needs to make it up to you. And, you know, it's like they're coming in with this love offer or with this apology, but I still think that they're bringing a level of lack to this connection. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about this person. All right, we see contract. So your person, this is Libran energy. I do think they have you on their mind, probably night and day. This person, though, might not be seeing the way forward as to how to bring justice or how to bring balance back into this connection. Yeah, they do see, though, with this yin yang energy that this is a strong soul contract. But I do feel like, I kind of feel like your person's in this distorted masculine energy where they always kind of want to be right, need to be right, can be a bit controlling, possessive, jealous. And I feel like, I just feel like there's something here that is off balance here with this person. And we see a woman holding a heart, but I do feel like they do love you. And they do want to make you this love offer, but you're going to be the ones that decide, Libra, whether or not it's good enough or whether or not this is an actual relationship that you want to invest in or that's healthy, because it does feel like there's some patterns here that definitely make me uncomfortable or that are not that healthy. Yeah, we see eye candy. So what else is going on with this person that we need to be aware of, or what might be blocking them, is beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. So, your person may have a tendency to be a bit superficial. And again, if this is a connection that was very physical or, it was like very physical, or maybe you feel like it was a bit superficial, this person may be really taking a good hard look at whether or not you two are really truly compatible. All right. Because sometimes people do choose, whether it's us or whether it's them, sometimes people do choose partners because they give us better butterflies and because we're so attracted to them. But forget to look at whether or not, whether or not you want to have children or what you want the future to look like and things like that. So we see demanding. I definitely get that from this person. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet, to be less demanding. So I definitely get that. A little bit of superficiality and a little bit of that Emperor energy in reverse. And not a little bit, a lot of that Emperor energy in reverse. So I do think you've got kind of a difficult personality here that you're dealing with, Libra. All right. Well, let's see what they want to say to you. All right, broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Okay, so this has been a major wake-up call, and I want to fix our connection. So they do want to heal things. All right, but wanting to heal things and being able to, take the steps necessary to heal things are two different things. Okay, so you're just going to have to, that's where you're going to have to decide, Libra. What we're not seeing is we see unbreakable and we see unwilling to yield. So this person does feel like you have an unbreakable bond, but there's that Emperor energy in reverse. But there's certain concessions that it seems like they may not be willing to make. And I think that's something you have to decide whether or not this is, a relationship or a connection you want to continue with. Okay, let's get some advice and guidance for my Libras, please. Advice and guidance for my Libras. Walk away. Wow. Okay, so Spirit can't be more clear here with this message, but you're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. Wow. Okay, so I can't make this stuff up, Libra. Spirit's message is really pretty clear. Just remember, you always have a choice, but it feels like there is something unhealthy here. And, it may be time to cut your losses. Of course, you're going to be the one to decide. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.